about your memories of being in college. Just a little bit about your career, but more about, yeah, college itself, yeah.
Okay. I come from a very, what you call, very, very average family. My father was a businessman.
Okay. Can you hold it closer to you?
My father was a Kirana merchant like.
Oh, okay.
And then when I got a very good marks in my SSLC, in fact, he asked me, you go to HAL as a apprentice. I went to HAL and I was refused.
Oh.
Because he asked only one question. He said, what are you doing? I was doing intermediate.
Okay.
Last batch of intermediate. He said, you go back and study.
Oh.
That's all is the situation. Then I came to the engineering after the intermediate, and that was from 58 to 62.
Okay.
And as everybody said, at those time we had 2 years of common syllabus and 2 years of specialization. I went into the civil engineering. After finishing with a high first class, I joined the Institute of Science, did my master's, then worked for 5 years in HAL as a design engineer. And came back to Institute, did my PhD and continued as faculty there.
What do you think of engineers who came to you as when you were faculty, the later engineers who came to you? Did the UVCE engineers, were they still as good, or how did it change?
In UVCE also I would like to say, the experience which General Sundaram made a statement about surveying.
Yeah. Everybody seems to remember the surveying.
Because
and all at Maharani's college. That's why, yeah.
I was one of the students whom he taught. I told him I'm a late Latif.
Yeah,
He
okay.
taught me much later.
Oh, I see.
13 years later.
Okay.
Okay. Now that is one important thing. In fact, both civil engineers and even second year, I think, we used to have what you called extensive survey camp.
Oh.
About 30 miles from here, Gati Subramanyam.
Oh, lovely. What fun.
And we used to spend there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks of surveying. My God. Okay.
And people, all batches has to go to different fields and do the survey. And for civil engineers, we used to do for third year also.
Toilets.
And there, we used to do the survey in the morning, supposed to do some analysis and other things in the afternoon. But that used to be few people. Many people used to enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe play cards.
Were there monkeys even
Of course,
then?
there are.
Yeah, okay.
And from there,
Cheetahs.
it's about 3 kilometers, 3 miles, I
Leopards,
think, 2 to 3
leopard.
miles. There's a place called Makli Durga railway station.
Yeah.
That place is supposed to be very good for idlis.
Oh, okay, idlis, okay.
We used to walk down there, have snack and then come
Oh,
back.
okay.
That used to be the time.
Yeah.
And third year people civil engineers used to have 3 weeks of that similar camp.
Oh, okay.
Other part which I'd like to share is our tours.
Tours,
Both North India tour and South India. And I happen to be the secretary of the
Organizing committee.
Third year's tour.
Okay.
At that time, we had booked one railway bogie, complete bogie. And all our students used to be there. And that bogie used to be attached to the different trains.
Oh, wow.
So we almost used to live there.
Okay.
And
so you never had to leave. You could leave your luggage there, get out, come back, and
yeah.
Wow.
We
what
had
fun.
to have that.
Okay.
And then in some places we used to have some lodging for 3-4 days, means we used to have something like a hostels and things
How
like
much
that.
in advance did you have to book your train tickets for the whole bogie?
Oh, we planned for about 2 months ahead.
2 months ahead, okay.
2 months ahead.
Now the IRCTC website will crash if you try to book for the whole bogie.
And it has to be planned with the names and the places and itinerary.
Okay.
And then the railway people used to give us the different connections and what trains and
Wow, what fun.
where. We have to follow that procedure.
Yeah.
It has to be a circular route.
Okay, it has to come back to...
Come back.
Oh, okay.
And one incident I want to mention, we had, our train was stopped just ahead of Kanpur. It's a very small station. Our bogie was left, I mean, our train was more like a passenger, and we were stuck there. First we thought, okay, it's injured, people started walking around the platform and whatnot. But as we were there for about 5 hours.
Uh-huh.
It was because River Gomti was in floods.
Okay.
It's wet. And we were become uneasy students. We went to the railway station master, started bothering because many of the other trains, like Express and Fast Express, they used to go off. We were stuck there. Finally, we left after about 5 years. We could 5 hours, and we could see when it was crossing the Gomti, it was going very slow. The river level was just about maybe 6 inches
Below the train.
sleepers.
Wow. Okay.
We missed some places to visit, but we went up to the Delhi, Chandigarh, Agra.
How long did these tours used to be typically?
About 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks, okay.
That was one major thing. And I don't want to mention them. Everybody is mentioning about our teachers.
Teachers, yeah. So that is what I seem to take away from the 50s and 60s memories, that the teachers were iconic. I mean, you remember them like real gurus, like, you know, what they were supposed to be. I think that we are missing a bit nowadays.
In those days, for civil engineering, people who have come gold medalist in the previous years.
I know.
They used to be appointed as the assistant engineer in the PWD.
Yeah.
They used to be posted to the college for teaching.
Okay.
They're toppers of the college.
Right, yeah.
And
It was a very...
about 5 years back, I organized our 62 batch Golden Jubilee
Golden
graduation.
Jubilee. Oh, wow, okay.
At that time, we had about 10 to 12 our faculty.
Oh, really?
I
They were still
invited
around.
all of
Oh
them,
my
and
God.
we had
Okay.
a nice evening.
How nice, lovely. Thank you, Professor Ramurthy. Yeah, we have Suresh Rao. Yes, Suresh Rao from the 1963 MEC batch. Yeah.
Hi, I should be actually N. Suresh Rao. N stands for my father's name, Nanjappa. I think it's not good to drop your father's name, Suresh Rao. Nobody knows me now. 61 mechanical, I don't see anyone. I was in the NCC for 3 years. Vittal Das Prabhu was my sergeant and under officer. He has not come, he is registered. So patron list, I'm also there as just Suresh Rao. Why I had to drop N was, I migrated to USA after my CSIR career. I have not talked much about my after engineering. Okay. So they just wanted a first name and a last name. My first name was Suresh. Last name actually is Bharadwaj. My father is Nanjappa Bharadwaj, H. Nanjappa Bharadwaj, from Heraldi Nanjappa Bharadwaj. Then they said, even my father said, don't put the caste names Bharadwaj and all that. You can add a Rao. So I had Suresh Rao. Suresh first name, Rao. N dropped out. So I've been in US, I'm still a US citizen for the last 35 years. I came back 5 years ago. Anyway, coming back to my days in College of Engineering. Ours was a very unique batch. We had 5 years of engineering because we joined the college as pre-professional engineering. That was the first year of engineering. Then there's 4 years college. So PUC-wise, PUC I did, there was only 1 year PUC, National College, Bangalore. I think I was a good student there because I had very good chemistry numbers, 87% chemistry or something. I recall I was the only one selected both for medical and engineering, although I was PCM.
Okay.
After PUC, I got a medical college seat also. Okay. But they said it has to be in Mysore Medical College. But already in my father said, hey, there are already 2 engineers in our family. My first brother, N. Shankar Rao, retired as Chief Engineer, General Electricity Board. So he was already there. My next brother, 1961 batch, N. Narayan, he was there yesterday. So there are already 2 engineers. Why don't you take medicine? You at least got a seat. We'll send you to Mysore. My father was ready to send me anywhere, He was quite well, well to do. But I was scared. The long pharmacy names of medicines, already poor in memory. How will I remember? I was very poor. Engineering is good. My father also said, all right, you can use the same T-square. Your two brothers have used same instrument box. all that. And I also used to cycle from Malleshwaram. Malleshwaram, we had the bicycles. Yeah. No, the chain guard I put on afterwards because we had to put the T-square across the, so, and then we had to carry the board also,
Yeah,
drawing
drawing
board, because there was no desks in those days.
Oh,
Drawing board on one left-hand side,
T-square.
handling the bicycle
Oh
from
my
the right
God.
side.
Wow.
All the way. I have gone like that to National College also from Malaysia. And we used to go through Goodshed Road and all that, and in the good old days, through City Market to National College. So it was no big deal coming to engineering college on bicycle. So 2 years I've done that. That's one good thing I remember, pre-professional course.
Yeah.
We were 4 years after that. Another thing I remember is 2 years was common, engineering, electrical, civil, mechanical, all first 2
Yeah,
years were
yeah.
common. So I have also done this surveying part.
Yeah.
Mysore Maharani's college survey was always wrong because the circle we could never measure because we had chain survey, chains, 1 foot chains.
Oh.
How will you measure a circle with, 1 foot length chains? It's not a circular thing. On the footpath lengths we always got right, but, Maharani's college circle we all measured wrong. That was one thing. So those 2
Yeah,
years I remember. I was in NCC for 3 years.
Okay.
I was a C certificate holder. The better part then, there was one brigadier, I think today is Brigadier HSN Shastri. He was registered, I don't know, he has not come, the Brigadier Shastri.
He'll come in.
Yeah, I missed him then. He came and in the final year, hey, you are a good candidate, you are in NCC, you got C certificate. I was only a lance corporal. I said, I'm not good at drill and all that. Don't worry, we need engineers in the army, you join. In those days, I think they were paying 400 rupees scholarship, for fellowship or something. Right from third year, you could earn monthly 400 rupees, it would go to your bank account. Then you go to IMA after graduation, you will get all that money, they said. But then I was always interested, I want to go abroad, I want to go, if I join the army 20 years, I'm stuck, I will not be sent anywhere. That was my fear. Anyway, tried to join Tata Institute, anyway, I will not go further afterwards.
Yeah.
So these are my very good
Wonderful,
memories of
wonderful.
engineering college.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can I speak or?
Actually, we have a list, sir. Yeah, the list. Yeah. I will just finish the people who are already on the list, who are prepared and come. 60s, we just had a few people.
Yeah, we'll do, sir, we'll do one thing. As soon as whatever the people we have is done, we'll have something. Yeah, we will definitely do that, sir, please.
I'll just call the people who are already on our list because they volunteered.
In the police services and also a BA. So when I got very high marks in the pre-university, that was the first integrated scheme in Karnataka state and 5 years course in engineering.
Okay.
So then I was selected on the basis of my merit, PCM again, and I was asked to go for medicine or engineering. My father didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. So I put a coin and tossed it. MBBS also I had got seat.
Yeah.
But I ended up in engineering as number 2 in the whole college or something like that. And then I did my engineering well.
Okay.
And then I did my MTech from Kharagpur, IIT Kharagpur, and later joined Batley Boys in the foundry technology.
I see.
I got fed up because of the dust and pollution. Then joined Government of India in the Defense Science Service at that time. Later it was split into inspection and R&D. And I did 7 years in Defense, and later I joined Ministry of Science and Technology in Delhi. And I was mainly in the area of R&D planning, R&D science and technology planning, and policies in the Government of India and abroad.
Okay.
So I was also sent to Queen Elizabeth House for fellowship in 80s, and then I rose to the heights of advisor in the Government of
Oh,
India,
lovely.
Ministry of Science
Wonderful.
and Technology.
Wonderful.
Because of that, Dr. Mashelkar, my secretary, asked me to become an emeritus scientist
Wow.
in the CSIR,
Wow.
and all because of the foundation laid down by
UVC.
UVC.
No, all because of the toss of a coin.
No, know. Whatever it is, we did well.
Yeah,
later
yeah.
Because of our own
Yes, yes.
merit and all that. But earlier to that, it's all because of the foundation laid down by our excellent professors like Naranayangar, Gundu Rao, or BPT. Thermal stations we used to visit. You see, though the so-called tours were no doubt enjoyable.
Enjoyable,
We went
but
to
you actually did some.
Ooty and all these places. But we saw the dams also.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
saw the
Thermal
Nangarmakki
power
Dam
station.
and also Sharavati Valley project at that time, it
Yeah.
was being constructed. So it gave us a lot of insight. And outside in the north, we have gone to Chandigarh, Bakra Nangal, premier automobiles in Bombay. At that time, the Fiat was the only car
Yeah, yeah.
which was very popular
Yeah,
apart
yeah.
from Abbas. So it gave me a lot of experience as far as the academics and also further experience. But as far as the other enjoyable life is concerned in
College.
many times many abstract subjects used to be taught. So a lot of ground nuts used to be cracked and people used to be sent out by
Yeah.
the professors.
Yeah.
By that time we used to go to nice restaurants like Vasant Vihar,
Oh.
Kempegoda Theatre,
Okay.
for English
Vidyarthi Bhavan in
Vidyarthi Bhavan, MTR, beautiful place it was in Majestic.
Yeah.
Today you go to Majestic, there's no Vasant Vihar perhaps. There's nothing, India Coffee House, Cutlet was great.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That is still good. Third Street now.
I hope so, but
Yeah.
it was in the corner of Avenue. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This was
Thank
my
you.
experience.
Thank you, Mr. Srinivasan.